Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we are diving into the thrilling Copa America 2024, and this time, we are guiding Argentina in eFootball 2024. South America's biggest tournament has just concluded, and I'm excited to relive the journey where Argentina emerged victorious. That's right, folks. We are taking Lionel Messi and his incredible team through the intense battles of Copa America. Argentina has always been a powerhouse in football, and this squad is no different. With a mix of experience and youth, we have everything we need to conquer this tournament. Argentina's squad is packed with talent. We have the legendary Lionel Messi, alongside stars like Angel Di Maria, Lautaro Martinez, Enzo Fernandez and Rodrigo de Paul. Our defense is solid with Nicolas Otamendi, Christian Romero and Lisandro Martinez, and with Emiliano Martinez guarding the net, we are ready for any challenge that comes our way.
Well, hello and welcome to our live coverage on what is, of course, a very big day on the American continent. It is the opening day of this great competition, the great party featuring 12 nations, and the turnout reflects the significance. The atmosphere, a real treat for those who are part of it. It is indeed special. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. So a strong start essential for both teams here as they look to head towards the knockout stage.
Well, Peter, I can tell you that both managers will have stressed the need for a very strong start here. Both have also indicated a front foot approach. If that is the case, then I don't think we're going to be complaining at the end. I certainly
Can he finish? They score!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Goal! After 13 minutes is number 20.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. No, that's been intercepted. Works it forward.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will all...
He's had a hit!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Great defending, strong and determined. And here's Di Maria. Now there's a fine ball. So what can they make of this? Good running, strong and purposeful. That's a good run down the left. Garnacho. Looking for the run-up. And the shot! Argentina with the corner. There. And that is wildly off target.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Argentina clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Aim forwards. Messi. That's going to go a long way. Well, they've got it again. Garnacho. Messi.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Looking here to chip it through. And now the breakaway. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Look at the straight hits! In for the follow-up! He scored! Argentina are level!
Argentina clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
The goal scorer for Argentina after 43 minutes is number 9.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Look, this is not for the faint-hearted, Peter. This is hard and fast football.
He's in a great position.
Has been indicated.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Forwards and with intent. He's onside, and the finish! It's in! And they've got their lead back. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
And we've reached half-time. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd, and a fair reflection of the territorial state of play with the half-time scoreline 2 goals to 1.
Of course they will.
No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
And the action is back on the way.
Argentina need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Well-timed, excellent interception. He's a sharp little ball here. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, he's been hiding in plain sight, but the opposition have been blind to it until now.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Oh, what a ball he's in here!
Argentina showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Well seen, saw that coming. And here's Di Maria. McAllister. Messi! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Martinez is sporting a guilty look after that.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Oh, we expected better, and so did he.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
That has been cut short. Played out to the left flank. It's a good run down the right. McAllister. Well, that looks a... Oh, shooting chance! Snips it away! 30 minutes and we're all square again!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
The goal scorer for Argentina after 86 minutes is number 9, Lionel Messi! Lionel Messi! Substitution.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Crossed in.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And that is it, the referee has seen enough. So it is just one step forward, 3 would have been ideal, but this is going to have to do for now. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Yeah, I think all's well that ends well on this one. They pushed for more and showed good determination to avoid less, so it has to be a point won as opposed to 2 lost.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
What a tough start to our Copa America journey. Argentina fought hard and managed to secure a draw. Our tactics showed promise, but there's definitely room for improvement. The team's performance was solid, and we'll build on this. Vamos, Argentina!
I love the way we synchronize.
Argentina emerging for this crucial group game here, the tournament still in its relative infancy, but it is already developing into quite a spectacle, and that of course is what you expect from this, the greatest of all the tournaments. It has been terrific stuff so far, so let us hope that the trend continues here and now. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And it's Messi. Messi driving forwards. And for a moment, time stood still. they can spring out of defence. Oh, that's a great hit! In for the pieces! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
So we're still where we started right now. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so. Vargas! They would have been quick to recover this. Oh, that was vital. Spread out to the left. Now it's Di Maria. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. McAllister. Interesting chance! Goal! Argentina! And it's Argentina in front. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Argentina have their opener. It is a goal of real significance. Messi, he's picked his way through. That's very neat. Messi! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Point-blank header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
I think he deserves credit for getting something away, given that he had to contend with a double dose of closing down.
And it's Messi. And Messi! He's got away with one there.
Well, one sloppy lapse like that can do a lot of damage, and it was triggered by the closing down.
Just eases him off the ball. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Alexis Sanchez. Rodriguez. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Oh, easy pickings there. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow. Some first-half thoughts?
Argentina merit their advantage on the balance of play. They did most of the probing and got their reward, although they should have a bigger lead. Could come back to haunt them.
Argentina head in, having made the crucial breakthrough, and to that end there is a degree of satisfaction there. The lead by no means decisive yet, but so far so good. 1-0 at the break. Here we go again then.
Argentina going well here, and they're in a good position to kick on and add to their lead. They don't have to overcommit, but they can place more emphasis on stretching their advantage without necessarily neglecting things defensively.
Oh, that's a key interception. Gone that show. And the ball's gone astray. That should get the job done. And that has been knocked clear, and they're quick to get it back. Oh, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Team still separated by the game's only goal. Rodriguez. McAllister. Argentina have it back and they can go again. Martinez is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraging the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, no joy this time. Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Garnacho. Now it's Vargas. Now it's Rodriguez. Alexis Sanchez. For Pulga. And that is a little undercooked. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, good read. Eduardo Vargas. Nice physical challenge.
Substitution for Chile. Number 10, Sanchez. Number 25, number 19.
Chile really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Number 9.
And that's been intercepted. Hoisted in. And here's Messi. He's got away. He's onside. Real chance! And yes, it's there! And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Minutes is number 9.
And he's done it again, he's got his second. Argentina grab a couple of goals without reply, it's 2-0.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
And he was quick to react. Oh, played right into his path. Now it's Messi. And he's on his shot at goal! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Two added minutes.
Confirmation that there will be 2-minute stoppage time. He is through here. Well, that's well seen too. And that will be the final act. Argentina can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results driven as they went about their business in an efficient manner. Messi voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Your reflections then, Jim?
Argentina simply imposed their strength from start to finish, and this became as predictable as predicted.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
What a comeback! Argentina bounced back brilliantly with a well-deserved victory in our second group stage match. Our tactics worked perfectly, and the team's performance was outstanding. This win puts us in a strong position for the rest of the tournament. Vamos, Argentina!
So we just await the arrival of the teams here in what is a crucial game. It appears to be a fairly safe place that they find themselves in. Very probably avoiding defeat will be sufficient to progress in the competition, and that is reflected in an air of optimism, indeed confidence swirling all over the place here. The mood is very, very good. It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
Well, that wasn't in the script, and you have to feel for him, Peter. It's ended in some embarrassment. This is recoverable.
Peru got some help from Lady Luck there. They all count.
Well, you can't ask for much better than that, Peter. Bang, bang, two in double quick time.
And the counter is on. Oh, that's well spotted. Now he's off and running. Oh, that's a key interception. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Swept in. He's had a shot! And we have our very first corner. And that has been knocked clear. Has a go! Now, and the follow-up. And that is wildly off target.
His radar picked up on that very quickly, and he was first to react.
And he's intervened well there.
Argentina really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Can he finish? Lapadula is flagged offside. Martinez to McAllister. Rodriguez looking for the run. The less said about that pass, the better. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Passing nice and neat. Decent hit! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Argentina have their second corner now. Gets his head to it! That's a half-decent try.
Di Maria did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Here's Lapadula. Great defending, strong and determined. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, nice touch. Rodriguez. Flores. And they can counter here. Pass somewhat off target.
Argentina truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
And he's picked out the run. Picked out brilliantly. Played back in. Great leap! Plays it in low. And that was very necessary.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Good spot, he's seen the run.
That's good play from him.
He is through here. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Argentina would seem to still be getting over the OG. It was an honest mistake, and they've got to move on.
Just 45 minutes from now, we will know who goes through from this group.
I think they've got to go out at the start of this second half now and set a tone that smacks of intent and determination. Should they manage it, I think they can find a way back. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Peru needed that, they really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. McAllister, some good work on the right flank here. McAllister, looking for options for movement.
The attendance
Argentina showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Now it's Messi. Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
That's a shade optimistic. And that has been clubbed away. Just too much on that. And that's gone behind for a goal kick.
Substitutions taking place.
Peru choosing to make the first change. He's got away. That is a brilliant interception. Messi. Di Maria. Rodriguez. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And here's Messi. Big chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Now that is commitment to the cause. Argentina have their third corner.
Substitution for Argentina. Number 9, Messi. Number 3, Guido Rodriguez.
He gets big!
Number 20, Di
And
Maria.
that could come back to haunt them.
Oh, that could prove a pivotal moment in this match. They needed that goal badly, you know.
Dybala. Number 5, Rodrigo de Paul. Number 13, number 18, Lautaro Martinez.
Time is running out here.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Rapidly approaching the air. Oh, no question, that's a foul.
We all love a trier, Peter, but the wiser choice would have been ball into box.
That pass isn't the best. Gonzalez. McAllister. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Caught offside that time. And that's that. Well, they could only manage a draw, but that will do. They have made it to the next stage. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Argentina really have struggled, Peter, but I think there's a lot of positives they can take from surviving such a tough group stage. They'll take confidence from that.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
So there it is, everyone. It's finished or square.
Another challenging match, and we end up with a draw. Argentina showed resilience and determination, but we couldn't secure the win this time. Our tactics were effective, and the team's performance was commendable. We are still in the game, and we'll push harder in the knockout stages. Vamos, Argentina!
Well, surely most would agree that we are in what is very much the business end of the competition now. Just 3 more rounds to go, and it is reasonable to believe that they have as good a chance as anyone does. That is the overriding sense here. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And for a moment, time stood still. Argentina with the corner, they're first. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's shifting through the gears here. Great work on the overlap. Great leap! He will be livid with himself. Alvarez, and it's Messi. Di Maria turns and goes back. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. So we're still where we started right now. Driving forward. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Who else but Lionel Messi? I don't need to tell anyone what he's capable of. Some critics don't rate him as the best player on the planet. That's because the Argentinian, for me, is on a different planet.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. This might... Real chance! Goal! Argentina! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
The goal scorer for Argentina after 28 minutes is number 9, Lionel Messi.
Argentina have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
I think they've gone about their business with the opener very much in mind, and this augurs well now.
Messi takes control of it and he's on the move. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, can he get onto this? Just the keeper to beat! Shapes to shoot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
And the defence was completely beaten then. Exploiting that space in behind has proven very effective for them in this game. It's good stuff. Argentina really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Fernandez. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. McAllister. Alvarez. Now this could be a shot at goal! It's come back out! Goal! Hot knife through bar. They have done it again! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either...
Argentina grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Picked out brilliantly. A corner it is then. Goalkeeper's ball. There is the half-time whistle. So your views on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Argentina go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. And the second half gets underway. No changes at the interval from either side. Can he finish? Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And it's hoisted clear. It's gone for a throw-in. And that's been intercepted. Now, who's going to be first to this? So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. That's good running with the ball. The ball's gone astray. Fernandez. Messi looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
Alvarez. Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. Messi couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it. He's tried one! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
No, he's not getting past him there. He's going to be disappointed with that.
Acuna, if they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. It's just beyond his reach. And it's Messi. And that is masterful defending. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Alvarez. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, that is good. And time is up. So then, can they afford to believe? Just 2 games left, and the wind is well and truly in their sails. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Argentina really deserve a lot of credit for what I'm sure would be a real confidence-boosting win. Such a huge game being played. There were so many factors that would have got the doubters going, but I guess they'll all go a little quiet now.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Quick reminder today, please have your entry tickets at hand as it's...
We are in the semi-finals. The team played their hearts out, and it paid off with a crucial victory. Every player gave their all, and we are one step closer to the final.
So just one more hurdle before the ultimate final where everybody wants to be, and the atmosphere is truly sizzling. Expectations high, volume high, tension high, but most importantly of all, the stakes very, very high. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. We have already started here. Gets a good foot in there. Oh, good ball, shots on here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Julian Alvarez, Peter, is a player who I think is very intelligent with his movement. Often he plays in the number 10 position. He just drops that little bit deeper to suck defenders out of position. And once he's done that, then he's capable of of creative force in getting other people in behind. So there's an unselfishness to his game, and when he gets in front of goal, he can be deadly too.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. That's been cut out, well played. Now it's Messi. Looking for options for movement. Di Maria unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Messi.
Acuna.
And he welcomes it in. Alvarez. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through.
Acuna.
Messi. Goes down, but nothing given. Strong running down that left flank. Martinez. Now Romero. And it's Messi. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Now it's Di Maria. Alvarez. Messi! Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Forwards and with intent. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. And now the breakaway. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And the semi-final reaches halfway. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
I think it's been a very impressive defensive effort. They've never been broken down and contained the opposition attack extremely well.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Argentina clearly have been the better side for me. Yeah, I know the score doesn't quite reflect it, but if they go about their game in the same manner as the opening 45 minutes, things really should improve.
Well, played right into his path. And that could set him on his way. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Martinez. Romero. Rodriguez. To Martinez. Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved. Big chance! He's got a goal! The breakthrough arrives at last! And that really is so impressive. Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
attendance for this match was
So,
71,550.
what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Oh, no joy this time.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Martinez deals with it effortlessly. Messi.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Pass is just off target. Alvarez. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And the cutback.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now it's McAllister. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Can he finish? Oh, it's gone in! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
The goal scorer for Argentina after 81 minutes is number 20, Angel Di Maria. And
Mexico choosing to make the first change. That has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, with the momentum that goal gives them now, they may well push for a winner before the 90 minutes is up. Players don't like extra time, believe me.
Couldn't squeeze it through. He's having a go! And that is doing no harm at all. Acuna. Looking for the run. Alvarez.
Oh, really well played.
Messi.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
has been indicated.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Put it away! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Substitution in progress.
The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
Substitutions taking place.
No winner in 90, 30 more to come. Argentina did fantastically well to force extra time, having been on the brink of defeat in normal time. In fact, you could say they're the better off of the two teams, at least psychologically. McAllister.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He's picked his way through. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Di Maria has it in a wide position. Mexico needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Now it's Di Maria. Oh, not quite. And that's it for the first half of extra time. And 90 minutes long gone, 15 of an extra 30 have also gone, and the search for a winner is still on. Truly, this is a punishing game on bodies and heads and minds. The outstanding question, the only question, is there still room for one last bit of drama?
Substitution.
Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. How much more can the players give? Aimed beyond the defence. Argentina with the corner.
Substitution for Argentina. Number 20, Di Maria. Number 10, Messi. Number 9, coming on the field. Number 18,
That's been knocked clear.
Lautaro Martinez. Number 4,
And now a sudden chance to counter.
5, Rodrigo de Paul.
Dybala. Fernandez. Dybala. And the shot! Caught offside that time. Played out to the left flank.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
There's the whistle, and it is going to penalties.
It's a big well done to both defences for refusing to buckle under the pressure. Fatigue with focus is not the norm.
We come to you now with a quick request.
120 minutes of action have taken their toll, but have proved inconclusive, and now this is it. Right on the edge. Feel the moment. So the ball is placed on the spot. So this one to set the tone. Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off. Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
So this one to restore parity. It's a tame penalty, straight at the keeper.
Oh, he never looked comfortable over that, did he?
Mexico with this chance to pull two clear. No! Denied remarkably!
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
This then to level matters. Oh, good take. Keeper committed himself.
Yeah, it's a guessing game for the keeper, and he guessed wrong.
The third man in the queue.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
Argentina from one behind.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
He steps up to take the fourth penalty. And he sticks it away.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, and didn't change.
Argentina at the point of no return. What poise! What noise!
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
Martinez must save it. Oh, he saved it!
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that. The way he was moving beforehand, very good save.
Some can barely watch here. Every kick potentially pivotal.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
So can he do it? Can he keep them alive?
Brilliant. Considering the circumstances, brilliant. How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
Through to 7, and we're still going. Terrific penalty, unsavable.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
Lest you need reminding, miss this and it is over. Saved it! And that's that! They've done it, and you cannot say it is undeserved. This is a team that has looked increasingly like champions, and they may very well be champions soon enough. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the part of the players, and it was, for me, well-deserved and well-earned.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, in the context of sport, it doesn't get a whole lot more important than this. This, as good as it gets in this grand continent, which spans from Canada to Chile, this game has a special place in the hearts of so many. And one of these will later be crowned the finest team on this continent. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Two teams, Jim Beglin, with one common thought: to have their names on this famous trophy.
Bringing back memories for me, Peter. A chance to have your name in the club's history. Having had the privilege of experiencing this a fair few times in my own career, there really is nothing that compares. Once you get there, you want to keep coming back. I still feel like that now.
Things have got on the way here pretty promptly.
Well, it could be cagey. It's needless to say there's going to be quite a bit of probing from both sides. The teams are set up to counter to start with, and I think these early exchanges will be crucial in setting the tone for what unfolds.
Messi, and Messi! Now, who's going to be first to this? Skims one in.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Loose pass, and they could be in. And that's gone loose. He's cut it out. Oh, they could be caught out here. Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. Argentina have themselves a chance from the spot. Look of amusement and dismay from the culprit, but the referee clearly thinks there was enough there for a penalty. The major moment in the game. That is quite some save from Waverton. No, he's missed it!
You couldn't ask for a better opportunity to equalise, but now he'll feel like the opposition have just scored.
Argentina with the corner, they're first. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Richarlison, out to the right.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Lo Celso. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Danilo. And that's been intercepted. Threads one in. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Oh, easy pickings there. Shifted upfield. Oh, what a ball! Oh, there's the hit! And the follow-up! Goal!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence, and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
After 42 minutes is number 22, Giovanni Lo Celso. Giovanni Lo Celso.
Argentina penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, certainly the big occasion and a very big opening goal to boost everyone's confidence here.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Joelinton
Has been indicated.
Bruno Guimaraes. Lo Celso. Messi. He's beaten the... Messi! They've done it! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
The goal scorer for Argentina, number 10, Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi.
Whistle's gone, and we've reached the halfway point of the final. Half-time in the final, Jim. How do you read it?
Well, it's obvious who's likely to be more content going in at half-time, but I sincerely hope that there's a fitting response from the opposition to really engage us on the big occasion.
Argentina go in at half-time on a comfortable two-goal cushion. And we're up and running. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And here's the chance to counter. Gets his pass away, turns and goes, and Messi! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Messi is offering a wry smile there.
Looking for options for movement. Bruno Guimaraes. And it's Danilo. That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Neymar. Works it forward.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, good ball. Chance! And now it's a race for the ball. Fernandez. And here's Messi. He's got the shot away! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Linton. Here's Bruno Guimaraes.
The attendance for this match
Now it's
was
Rafinha.
72,306.
And they've got a throw. And here's Messi. Di Maria. Shot a goal! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Rodriguez. Oh, that's well spotted. Neymar. Di Maria. Marquinhos gets over and intercepts. Aims beyond the defence. Linton. Oh, good ball. Oh, and he's through the middle. Richarlison! Richarlison! What a hit! What a hit! A rocket and some! About as smooth as it gets! He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
Well, the technique generates the power in that situation, and its power is assured any goalkeeper good against it.
75 minutes is number 9. Richarlison! Substitution for Argentina. Number 8. Voigt.
Argentina can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, the manager must have thought to himself, we're just narrowly ahead, so it's best to withdraw anybody showing signs of fatigue.
Brazil get themselves back into contention.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
Number 30.
Renan Lodi.
Otamendi. Number
Richarlison.
16.
And he welcomes it in. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Now it's Richarlison. Renan Lodi. Now it's Rafinha. No, he wasn't going to be fooled.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
Di Maria. And it's time going up here, it's 3 minutes. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Argentina have done it. Champions of this continent that so embraces the beautiful game. Worthy winners. So on to centre stage come the central characters, the individuals who as a team blended into champions, and this is their moment.
We did it! Argentina are the champions of Copa America 2024. It's been an incredible journey, and this victory is a testament to the hard work and dedication of the entire team. Thank you to all the fans for your amazing support. We made history today. And that concludes our Copa America 2024 adventure with Argentina in eFootball 2024. Thank you all for joining me on this roller coaster ride. Whether we triumphed or faced setbacks, I hope you enjoyed every moment as much as I did. I apologize for the delay in uploading this video. College work has been quite demanding lately, but I appreciate your patience and support. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like, share, subscribe and click the bell icon.